Okay, something a little bit different. Well, you can see on the screen we're going to be talking about birds, but how do we get onto the topic of birds in the first place, Siobhan?
Cool, thanks, Oliver. So yeah, for this next one, we're looking at some birds, but as a bit of background, we are working with a client up in Cumbria who was given lots of images of trail camera footages in the forest of squirrels, so red squirrels and grey squirrels, as well as pine martens as well. But I thought in New Zealand we have lots of birds, and so I wonder how AI would actually do in being able to identify different species of New Zealand birds. So I thought, why not give that a go and see what Gemini is able to do. So for this one, we're using our two custom transformers in the hub, Gemini Vision connector, as well as the bounding box connector. So let's hit run on that workspace.
So actually, this is an interesting point. So one of the first things, or one of the features that Gemini had over other models when it came out initially was this ability to draw bounding boxes around objects that it identified. And that's kind of the reason why we created this additional transformer. It's now, I think, since possible to do it in some of the other models to draw this type of bounding box content, but yeah, it's here because Google Gemini did it the first, basically.
Cool. Yeah, so that's exactly what this one here is doing. All we're feeding this transformer is a text prompt of birds. So we want it to identify birds and create a bounding box around each bird image. Again, passing the API key and using the Gemini 2 Flash model. So with those bounding boxes, we are given the raster and the bounding box geometry as the outputs, and so we're using FME to clip each bounding box. So we get our individual 18 birds from our image to then pass to our second Google Gemini Vision connector. So in this case, we're creating those raster geometry objects, and this time we want it to provide some information on each bird. So again, we're providing context. So we're letting AI know that it's an expert ornithologist and it loves all types of birds. Could it please identify the bird species in the image, provide us the scientific name as well as a native name, where can I find the bird, and give me an interesting fact about it. And again, as you've seen in our other examples, providing this all in a JSON format, and then also providing our schema. So we're getting those 4 attributes written out at the end that we can use FME to extract with JSON extractor to then use further in our workflow. Next, all we're doing in this workspace is creating an HTML report. So creating a table to then view this information. So if we open that folder up, all our pictures of our birds have been written out with their names, and we've got a nice report here. So our bounding box, clipped images, names of our birds, and then some fun facts.
And how well did it do?
The mileage does vary, I think, especially with older models again. Previously, it's not identified the tui as a tui, and it's quite distinct. This one's done pretty well. The moorpork, just some fun facts as well.
The ruddy
Laughing Falcon, pretty cool name. I don't know if that is a falcon. Oh, see, it's again, mileage does vary. The bounding box is clipped a little short, so has it identified it correctly? Don't know. The kiwi's missing its whole beak, but it's still able to identify it as a kiwi, so that's pretty good.
So yeah, you can see where maybe you've got like a partial image as opposed to full image of a bird. It's probably going to do okay in trying to identify it. Oh, right. So let's put you on the spot. Let's go back to the prompt, and in this case, change the prompt to say that it's birds from New Zealand, and then I wonder whether or not it's going to get it. Really, to put you on the spot because I'm being horrible.
Identify the bird species in the image provided.
So all birds are, I don't know, in that under that task, or yeah, all birds are present.
All birds in this image have exist.
Cool. Let's see how it goes this time. It's probably going to get completely wrong, but let's see.
Also, I found one time we were running training course with this example, and someone changed expert ornithologist to a different career path, and it completely changed the track of where the facts all went. It was quite fun. So,
Nice.
kind of a bit of fun with AI as well sometimes if you want.
So you can see like it's taking a little bit longer to run. One, that's because we're running it in cache mode, but two, we're also doing a limit to the number of calls we're making to the API. This is because we're running it within that kind of free subscription. So yeah, there you go. It's come up with something different this time.
Check with the New Zealand. They all. Oh, see, that's interesting. They've driven a very extinct bird there.
A very
So
extinct bird.
definitely hallucinated.
So good. But I think there's the whole reason for doing that change was just to show you how a small change in the prompt can have a massive impact in the outputs here.
Yeah, I think in this top example, it's given this species wrong almost every other time. This is the first time it's done it right now to give us a leader. So
Nice.
not bad.
Cool. Lovely.